Hello, welcome back to NMI. This is the second part of the CP400 video. In the first part, I introduced the machine and we fixed issues that were present, right? And but the video was already too long, so I decided to stop there. And on this video, we're gonna take a look at maybe some other issues that I found on the machine, minor issues, and then we're gonna make some use of it and look at how it behaves and loading games using the cassette interface. But in this case, we're gonna emulate the cassette via audio from a computer. So I hope you like the video. Please subscribe to NMI and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and let's go to it. So we are now ready to try again. This time I have built, let me show you, a cable, right? So this is a video cable. So it's gonna make it easier to connect the machine to my monitor. I'm also gonna wire the power supply here from like externally instead of using the alligator clips here. So we're gonna connect the power supply. I'm gonna use DC for now. It is just gonna work, right? The bridge rectifier is gonna take care of it, and there's no use of any AC inside this circuit, not like the Commodore 64 that makes use of the AC internally, right? On the CP400 or I believe even on the TR, like on the coco2, there's no use of the AC there. So yeah, we're gonna connect AC here. We're gonna connect DC here, and we're gonna give it a try. Okay, bad news. I just realized that I don't have a DIN connector, a 3-pin connector like this. So for now, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna replace this connector with a connector that I think it's a 7-pin DIN, just like the one used on the C64, right? So this way I can either connect my power supply here, or we can just feed DC on the AC supply. Hey, just a quick break here. If you like my videos, please press the thumbs up on this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So here we have the power supply board. We can see the TL497. This is the DC-DC converter, right? It's a switch mode power supply, so it's generating, as we saw in the previous video, the negative voltage. This is the 7805. We have a big capacitor here that I want to test and see how bad it is. So I am not sure I have a replacement. I'm gonna have to see. And yeah, I tried to add some lubricant here on this switch, but it doesn't work. But you can see there's a lot of rust, so this switch is beyond repair, I believe. Oh, there are some signs of soldering here on the bottom of the PCB. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for now, I'm gonna replace this connector, right, and install one that is gonna match the C64 pinout. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try, let's measure this capacitor in circuit first. Sorry about the noise. The water heater is on and there's a fan there. Okay, so let's try measuring now this capacitor and see. Oh, it's reversed. Let's just use the right polarity, right? Okay, now let's take a look. Oh, it's not bad at all, right? 5400 microfarads, it's higher capacitance. The loss and the ESR are pretty good, so there's no reason for me to replace this capacitor. I'm gonna leave it as it is. Now, I realize I don't have a DIN connector with tabs like this. So what I'm gonna do instead is to, and I don't have a 3-pin connector like this, but I do have a 5-pin connector like this. And I already measured here. If we remove 2 pins, we can get our 3-pin DIN and it's gonna fit there. So I already did that. This is the connector with the 2 pins removed, right? And as you can see, it fits. So that's what I'm gonna use, right? For now, I'm not gonna connect any wires because maybe I'm gonna feed the supply like this. Yeah, that's good enough. So, okay, this is going back to the machine, and we're gonna power it using this connector here. Now, I'm gonna install my connector, my power connector here. Right, I'm gonna install my, oh, I need to connect the power supply and our video cable. Okay, and let's connect the power supply here. So this is how I connected, right? Now you might say, oh, what if it shorts the two? Well, the power supply is protected. The other pin here is not connected. And if I reverse the polarity, the bridge rectifier here is gonna take care of it. So I feel it's pretty safe to do what I'm doing. If you think it's not safe, then you're free to do the way you want, right? I'm doing this way. Okay, now we have the monitor there, right, on the video. Power is connected, video is connected. Let's power it on. And nothing. There's no current. So or maybe the switch is not working. Oh yeah, it's the switch. Okay, I'm gonna power it off. Now the switch is, and power it on, and we have the video signal. Awesome. Now the next thing I'm gonna do, reconnect the keyboard and test the machine, right? We're gonna type a quick basic program and see if everything is working, right? Okay, here's the keyboard. I'm gonna reconnect this connector here. One thing I don't like is that these wires, first connecting this or reconnecting this connector is pretty hard. And I am afraid of breaking any wire. I'm gonna power it on. We have signal. Oh. Yeah, the keyboard is supposed to be better. I can't even imagine how bad the previous keyboard was. This keyboard is not good, of course. It's probably, yeah, not, whoa, the keys are really bad. Some keys, they don't work at all. Yeah, these keys here are much better. Space is not working. Okay, enter. See the Portuguese error message? Yeah, the reset is not, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, probably it's just a very dirty keyboard. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to disassemble and clean everything. Okay, it's never easy, right? Can I at least print? Oh, space is not working. Oh, okay, yeah, I can't. So, okay, let's power it off. Now I'm gonna have to remove this keyboard again, something that I am always concerned, because I am afraid of breaking these connections, right? And all wires are blue, so it would be very painful. Here we have the keyboard. One thing about these old machines, you need to be very gentle. You need to be very gentle, because if you apply too much torque on the screw, you can damage the plastic, right? And then that's not good. So this keyboard here, the keys, right, they have this kind of like this small carbon tips on the bottom, right? And wait, oh, shift here. Yeah, so you can see that shift here is already, there's something wrong with this shift key, because all the, let me show you, see all this, the carbon tips, they are slightly above the other plane, but this one is not. It went inside. So this key here won't work. I'm gonna have to take a look. But well, a lot of other keys are not working. So at least from what I see, the carbon appears to be there on all keys, which is a good sign. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up all the keys, and I am gonna clean up, oh, there's a lot of, see, dirt on the board. And if we look here, for instance, one is around here. Yeah, see, that's why the key is not working. So we need to clean up this board. I'm gonna use alcohol, right? Isopropyl alcohol. This key here, I'm gonna have to take a look, a closer look, because let's see, this guy was supposed, it's not supposed to be there like that. But yeah, let's clean everything up first. I have my alcohol here. I'm gonna use a Q-tip. first we're gonna, oh yeah, you need to be gentle because we don't want to remove the carbon, right? Because that is gonna prevent the keys from working. Okay, the keys are cleaned, or at least the carbon side. Now let's take a look at the PCB. I'm not sure, because for these ones, I don't think it's going to be possible to see on the camera. Let me see. Let me focus. It's not cleaning properly, so maybe the next thing I'm gonna try to do is to add some contact cleaner here, contact cleaner. So let's see. This is the space key, and this one was not working at all. Now let's try some contact cleaner. Now I want to take a look at this key here. There's a lot of dirt. And here we have our guy. So this is supposed to stay. Oh, okay, so let's take this out. So is this broken? Because it wants to stay there, but then maybe there's, yeah, apparently there is something missing. Oh. They all have. Okay, I'm gonna remove another key to see how this mechanism is working. Oh, that's why. There is another spring inside. That's what I'm missing here. So this is why. Okay, so now I understand. We can reassemble this guy. So what is missing here is the center spring. I'm gonna have to find something to replace it. Honestly, maybe one thing I could do is to replace, take the spring off one of these keys, because I'm not sure what is the use of these PA1, 2, and 3. So maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Because the arrow keys and all other keys, they're important. PA3, not so much. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe later I can order springs. So we have our PA3 again, but now it's not, you know, not going above the plane of the key, but it doesn't matter. I don't want PA3. I'd rather have my shift here. Or not that this shift is so important because we have another one, but I think it's a better choice. And now we have a working shift, right? A non-working PA3. I don't care for now. Yeah. Now I'm gonna reassemble this board. One thing I did off camera before I disassembled the keyboard was that I marked the position of every screw so that we know where to put them back. And again, we want to be very, very gentle because I don't want to break the plastic. Done. Now reconnect the keyboard and fingers crossed that it's gonna work, or at least be better. Okay, video cable back, power off. Let's reconnect. And here we have it. Now power on. Let me get back the monitor. Power on. I'm applying 9 volts. Ooh, what is that? Uh-oh. Something bad happened? Let's use a slightly higher voltage just in case. What is wrong now? If we remove the keyboard. Is it any better? Oh, there is something wrong here. Oh, one of these pins is not okay. Here, all of them are okay, but this one is not. Oh, the keyboard is much better. Much better, okay. I don't know exactly what happened there, but see? This is what I was saying. I don't like this connector. I don't like the way these wires see again. Okay, good. Awesome. And now we can type. Oh, space is working. Awesome. Yeah, now the keyboard is much better. Print. Hello. NMI. $20. Go to 10. List. Awesome. Run. Okay, good. Break. They're like it's mixed Portuguese and English. Break English. Na, which is in 10. So break in 10. Or break in line or on line 10. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, sound. Oh, did you hear it? So my cable is working. Good, yeah. 100 is too long. Let's try something slightly shorter. 30, 10. Good. So my cable is working. We can hear. I don't know if you can hear. I hope so. There's some noise reduction happening here, but keyboard is much better. Now the next thing we want to do is I'm gonna connect again. I'm gonna take a look at how to wire a tape recorder. I'm not gonna use a tape recorder. I'm gonna take recording in a WAV format, and I'm gonna play it back. And we're gonna load software on this machine using the cassette port and I don't know, my phone or a laptop. So we have the CP400 here, right? It's working. Don't judge me. I built this adapter here so that I can feed cassette audio or audio through the cassette port. So the computer is powered. I also connected 10D joystick, right, to the cartridge, like to the joystick input. And we are ready to go. Now I have a laptop. Let me see if I can show you. I have a laptop here, and it has the audio output here connected to the cassette input here, right? So the idea is that we're gonna feed audio from the computer into the machine, and just like a cassette would do, right? So the first thing I want to do, I have downloaded some games and some stuff. The first thing I'm gonna do, let me see, I have a Diagnostics cartridge, oh sorry, a Diagnostics cassette. So let's turn the monitor back on. Okay. And we're gonna type C load M because, so C for cassette, so we're loading in, M for machine language, exec. So we're gonna load and execute the game. When I press enter here, you're gonna see searching there as. Now I'm gonna start playing back on the laptop the audio file. See, found Diagnostics. I found that for this laptop I left the master volume 100%, and on the media player I'm playing it at 20% volume. And here we go, it worked. So we have this Diagnostics program. So let's take a look at the basic ROM test. It's cool because it's the first time I'm actually using a CP400 in, like, I don't know, almost 40 years. Okay, I don't know if this is good or not. Expansion ROM, we don't have anything there. Quick RAM test. Let's do a quick RAM test. This monitor, this LCD screen that I'm using, it's brand Ahhh, and it's cool because it is PAL, and it works in NTSC and PAL. So this machine is PAL, so that's what it's using there. That's why we see colors, right? So this is a quick RAM test. I thought it was quicker. Maybe we need to press enter to complete. No, it's just gonna run. I'm gonna reset. And now we're gonna try something else. Let me see. One of the games I used to have, I don't like, unfortunately I couldn't find any cassette program in Portuguese, which is the original language, and like ProLogica translated some games to Portuguese, but they were all cartridges. I owned 2 cartridges from what I remember. One was Megabug, which was translated, I think, to Pegacomi or something like that, and the other was Zaxxon. So I have Zaxxon here, so let's try playing Zaxxon. So load M, oops, load M exec, and we're gonna play back now Zaxxon. Found Zaxxon, okay. It takes 1 minute 33 seconds to load. Okay, 1 player. I don't know if the audio is working on the video, but it's working for me, and the game is working. Maybe, maybe the problem, oh, it's in colors, yeah. So the colors are a bit odd. Okay, so this is Zaxxon. Okay. Now let's try another game. So the good thing is the game is loading and working, so that tells me that the machine is fully working. The joystick is working, so I'm very happy with the outcome. The machine is now fully working. Now let's try some other game. Let me see. Oh yeah, Megabug. Let's try Megabug. Oh, forgot to press enter. So enter and play. Uh-oh, didn't work. I'll try again. Load M Zach. Found Megabug. This one is going to take 52 seconds to load, right? And this is how it was, right, back in the day. But the difference is that you would have the game in a cassette, and you would use a cassette player. The relay here would start and stop the cassette, so you don't go over another program. And it's loading Megabug. Oops, something wrong because the playback stopped and the game did not load. Okay, let's try something else. Pooyan. I like this little game. Let's see, Pooyan. Pooyan already featured a short video on my channel. Oh, it's a 2-minute load. And here we go. This one worked. The colors are not very good, but in part it's my camera. On the monitor it's slightly better, but not perfect. One player. Oh, is this not the right joystick? Oh, okay, it's the keyboard. Okay, let's try again. Oh. Oh no, I'm not good at all. Okay, more practicing. Ah, okay. Oh no. Okay, let's try something else. I also picked, oh, there is this blockade. Let's try this blockade. C lobe M. Blockade. Oh, okay, so FM erro, that means that it's the format. So this is a basic game. So we need to C-load it. I think can we do C-load and run? Let's see. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's try again. No. Okay, so this one, not good for some reason. Maybe it's the level that it was recorded, right? I don't want to play with levels right now. There's another one. Let's see. C-load, run. I have one game called Bleep here. "25 seconds, it's a very short game, and this is also basic." Oh yeah, run didn't work. Let me do a list. So this is the game listing, right? And now we can do run. Okay. Enter to begin. How many players? 1. Fast or slow? Slow. Joystick? Yes. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. I was. Okay. Oh, okay. This is what this game is about. We just need to go there as fast as we can. Aha. Okay. Yeah, interesting game too, considering that it's written in BASIC, right? Okay. Okay, 15 my score. Oh, it started already? It's another round or what? Because the high score is not there yet. Yeah. The joystick on these machines, I mean, like not only the CP400, but also the COCOs, the color computers in general, they are an analog, right? So that's one thing pretty cool. There is an analog to digital converter. Yeah, well, there is a digital to analog converter. Well, that's enough for this game. And so it's a 6-bit converter, so they can sample, the joystick, potentiometers, and other stuff using this converter. So the converter is digital to analog, 6-bit, and then using a comparator, you can transform that into analog to digital converter, right? That's pretty cool. These machines are pretty cool, to be honest. I really like the Coco computer and the 6809E processor, right? That is probably the most powerful 8-bit processor on that generation. It's only said that it came maybe a little bit too late, and maybe it was a little bit expensive compared to 6502s and Z80s, right? Let me see what else we have. Oh, I have here Black Sanctum. Oh, that's cool. Let's see if it works. C load M exact. The Black Sanctum. That is. Oh no. Yeah, another one with a level issue. Let's try a little bit higher. I set to 25 now. Oops, C load M. No. But this problem that I'm facing, that was very common back then, right? Because when playing back, you didn't, like the recording level, you would have to play with it, and that was really annoying. And not to mention that it's audio, so noises can, damage the recording, and then your beloved game or whatever you're trying to load doesn't work. I do not have fond memories of this. Yeah. One last time, and if it doesn't work, then that's too bad. I'm gonna now reduce the level instead of increasing. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, 16. Maybe that's too low. C load M. Exact. and play. No, yeah, sorry about that. It's not gonna work. But I think that's enough, right? I think we had some fun with the CP400. Let me turn off this. We had fun with the CP400. That is my, not this one, as I mentioned, but a machine exactly like this was my first machine that I started playing with computers back in the 80s. So I'm really happy to have one that is working again. And that's it. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to NMI. Give me a thumbs up here. Comment this video, whatever you felt that maybe needs improvement, or I could be doing a better way. Let me know. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.